All right, folks, welcome aboard Flight 143. We're heading over to St. Martin and back. We'll finish our day, this day 2 for crying out loud. When we're done with day 2 here in a little bit, which will be nice, and then we can go to day 3 tomorrow. All right, let's get this airplane ready. We just pulled in. It's about 10:40 in the morning. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. If you're already a member, just hit the like button now. Or get some good weather in Puerto Rico. Obviously, the last few days have been really nice. So it's a couple thunderstorms isolated here and there, and we'll get the weather into Puerto Rico right now. Everything's going to change here. Let's get the weather over in St. Martin. Right now, St. Martin reporting 81 degrees. So really nice, 81 degrees and vicinity showers. Looking at 050 over there, vicinity showers, 81 degrees, few clouds. Today we're climbing up to a whopping 23,000 feet today. Show a departure here, gate to gate, about 36 minutes or so. Pretty quick. Ride should be a little bit bumpy on the climb out just because of the weather. And we got a few clouds there in St. Martin. Let's jump in the flight deck and let's get going. All right, we're in the flight deck. We've got 4350 and we're going to call for fuel right now. We don't need any catering. Again, this flight we might get catered. We'll see. It's a 36 minutes from gate to gate. It might be about 50 minutes, so we'll probably call for catering services. We'll do that now. We'll get it catered. The last 2 flights we haven't had to do that just because of the the weather situation, and the duration of flight was just extremely there's nothing going on. Okay, while they do that, let's go ahead and get the airplane ready to go. Pull that in there. We'll pull the date. Here we are, the data, and then just a few things. That's it. Let's go check the nickel and dime test. That's good. It's got 5 lights, right? 1, 2, and that was 3, 4, 5, and this is your dime. Should be 10 lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. Good test. Check your squibs. Good. Looks like catering's here. Yeah, that's good. We'll get catered, and I'm going to come upstairs here and get the airplane just programmed. It's always fun when you do these turns like this. There's a lot going on. If you're new, by the way, if you're new to TJSJ, if you're new to Delta 7, nope, not in the database. Didn't think it would be. Okay, we'll just throw it in there, and that's it. Let's go in the upstairs here. And we'll quick alignment. Bam, it is now aligned. Good to go. Clear that. Let's go ahead and put our data in. I'm looking right now at the data into. I'll show you what we got. We're 115 passengers today. And the route of flight, pretty simple. It's just going to be Jets 1, Sluggo, PGM, and then we're in. I think last time we went to, we were actually fly here 2 times in this trip, which is interesting. TJSJ, let's go to approach. Runway 10. No, that's the wrong one. Airports. St. Martin, charts, approach, GNS. Can't remember where they had us last time. I think it was Gouda. Sluggo, I'm sorry. So it'd be Sluggo straight in, so you can see the Sluggo. I'll do a Sluggo transition into runway 10, and that's what we're going to do. So let's do it. Jets 1 transition out of here. So route of flight, we're going to throw that in there, and we're going to go TNCM. We'll throw that in there. Flight number is going to be 143. We'll put that in there. And Forget the co-route. We're going to be taking off runway 8, departing the Jets 1 slow-go transition, and the arrival is going to be the GNSS runway 10. This is Yarnav runway 10 right there. Slow-go transition. Oops. Let's try that again. Transition should be slow-go. There we are. Route, activate, execute, pref coming in. I got a 0 fuel weight of 109.8. Pretty much running the same weights. We're going to plan fuel with 11,000 pounds. Let's go ahead and give that a call, and we'll call for GSX. We'll call for request refueling. Good. And then reserves. It's going to be 4.8 on the reserves. We don't need an alternate today. 20 on the index. And we're going to be cruising at a whopping 230. And let's get the winds from Simbrief. We're looking at 290 at 25. Outside air temperature up at altitude is 17 degrees. Matter of fact, it's minus 17. Right there, it's 23,000 N1 limit. I'll run my documentation up now. Alright, we're taking off runway TJSJ. Runway is going to be 8. Condition is... Yep, conditions dry, optimum on the... Actually, we're going to go full thrust. Takeoff maximum. ATM, optimum flap, auto off. Anti-ice is off, and then no improved climb. You could do improved climb if you'd like. That would be helpful. And then our takeoff weight is going to be 120.2. Percentage of max is going to be around 18%. Click calculate. We'll see what it brings us. 5,500 over 5,500, nothing. 10. It's 11. Good. Okay, here comes the numbers. We have 6.75 on the trim, 55 on the cell, 141, 142. 146. And the reason why we're doing an improved climb, it's just because we can accelerate much faster. It really doesn't matter. This is a 600, so this thing just climbs like a beast anyway. It really does. All right, oil quantity 93. We got to watch that here. 93 over 99. We're good. And hydraulics are coming in at 100 over 100. All right, 50, what do we say, 55% on the cell, 55 degrees, rather. We'll throw that in there. Takeoff flaps 1, we'll throw that in there. And then we've got to get passengers on the aircraft. But, let's see, we depart out of here at what time? We're out of here at 11:45, so we got another little lunch break, which is nice. And we'll take a little lunch break, and in about 15 minutes, we'll start boarding them. We're pretty much done up on top. And we'll see you guys here in about 15-20 minutes. All right, folks, just a quick bathroom break. We're going to go ahead and board passengers now. We're ready to go here. Request boarding. Okay, boarding's requested. I'm going to go ahead and write my numbers down. We got 11,000 pounds on the fuel, so... And all that's doing good. Here comes the bags. And I'm going to do that improved climb. I just wanted to hold those numbers. I got 141, Just keeps us on the ground a little bit longer. 142 means we can climb out much faster. And just, you know, when you have runway like this, it's good to do. 146, and I'll plan 146 up on top. Okay, 146 is in. Heading is going to be set. I'll take the heading select off. Heading is going to be set 060 on the heading. Can't remember, they had us climb at 4,000, I think it was. No. All right, let's see what we got here. Auto ATC, it says the following. There's not appear to be any controllers on. Please squawk 4413. Okay, 4413. Going aboard crew? No, we're on the airplane. 4413 sets. You can see that 4413, that's set right there. All right. Okay, the box is programmed. The only thing is, you can get the AG. Yep, that's good to go. 6.75 on trim. That's about right. Trim set. We're done. Okay, folks, that's it. That's it for us. We'll do our flows here. We won't do it now. We're still get 20 minutes to go before we can push. So we'll be back. I'll give everybody a PA too as our boarding. Folks, welcome aboard flight 143 nonstop service over to...
May I see your boarding pass?
St. Martin. Weather in St. Martin right now, 81 degrees, just a few clouds there. Just kind of like what it is here. It might be bumpy on the climb out. Climb up to 23,000 today, and I show a block to block, gate to gate, about 40 minutes or so. Thanks for watching the FSBN channel. Remember, if you stay seated, please keep the seatbelts fastened just in case we hit any unexpected rough air. Right now, sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Thank you. All right, it's a good time. It's kind of when you hop out, punch through that doorway here.
Good morning.
We'll see everybody off here as they go to their seats. We'll say hi, we got time. I'll be back. People are weird looking. All right, folks, let's go and turn on the APU and run our flows, and then we'll be running our checklist. We'll be out of here. So APU's coming to start. Seatbelts coming on. Couple of aircraft in San Juan right now. I'm going to climb up to 23,000. There we go. Zeroed out on there on the right side now. Okay, fuel pumps coming on. Let's get them all on here. Go through our list. APU and BAT bus is good. Looks good there. Alright, window heat coming on. Let's kind of remove the ground surfaces. We're just going to pull the air conditioning card out of here. Okay, APU is on. And we're on. Timer starting. Alright. Gotta wait about 90 seconds before we can get the bleeds running. An American is a, looks like a 321. It is, and it's going to Orlando. That's a cool flight. Should be rounding that corner here any minute. I can start seeing that 321 nose coming out. Let's see. I don't see nothing yet. Where's that airplane? Oh, gosh. Where is he? Weird. I show he's... I just don't see him. That's so weird. It should be depicting, this is strange. He's a phantom target. I heard his call, I just don't see him. It's really weird. Okay, looking for, it's about a minute now. Nope. I don't see a thing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start if you bleed. If you bleed's on, let's go ahead and we'll turn the packs on. Is this warm? It's gonna get pretty hot in the cabin, so get the packs on. We'll shut the doors. Release ground power. And we're gonna go ahead and pull the chocks. Let's go ahead and throw the doors closed. There. Chocks coming released. Okay. We'll run the checklist and we'll call for a push. Okay, checklist. Fuel pumps, they're on. Okay, we have passenger signs are on. Window heat is on. Doors are closed, no lights. Pressurization. We got set auto.
Hello, Captain. We are ready
Auto
for
brakes
pushback.
on an RTO. Stab trim is set before start checklist is complete. Okay, we can stop the timer.
Departure checks completed. Bypass being inserted.
Sorry, I'm looking down at my Okay, so what we're going to do is the jet's departure.
Locking gear.
So we're doing the SID. Let's go to the Jets 1. Have a nice flight. We'll see you. Alright, we're going to go ahead and nose to the right, tail left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Okay, brakes coming released. And we are on. Go.
Commencing push.
Let's do it.
All engines clear.
Set 1 traffic, Riptide 143 on the push, Delta 7. Set 1. Alright, let's go ahead and light it up. Yeah, airplane, it shows them on the runway. I just don't see it. Very strange. Alright, let's fire number 2. Packs are off. Comes the fuel. Fuel is in. Here we go. We got a light.
Please set parking brakes.
Excellent.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, lights off. Cut out. Go upstairs. Isolate, ventilate. Fire one.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Yo. Okay, salute with the pin. See ya. Gotcha. Oil pressure's up. Starter cut out. Okay, we got two good starts on the overhead here. Here we go. 1, 2, APU's coming off. Good, good. Propel's on. Maybe. There we go. 1, 2. Pack's coming up. Well, that's done. 1, 2 on the right side, taxi. Flaps. Oh yeah. Controls. This is why we do controls. Controls real goofy. So I'm gonna have to set it all up here, guys. Rudder. Default. Yes. Not. Yes. Okay, that's it. Shoot. That's why we do the checklist, right? There we go. Rodders. Okay, run the checks. Taxi. Generators are on. Propede is on. Alright. Anti-ice is off. Flight controls are free. Flaps 1-1 with the green. Transponders on TARA. Brakes off. Sail on traffic. Riptide 143. Taxi. Runway 8 via Sierra. We'll go Sierra 3. Seat position's just a little slight high today just because of the I'm sitting on a little bit of a cushion now. Lift me up about 3 inches from where I normally set my camera at. I would like to record this. I'll call this 143. All right, let's go checklist here before takeoff. Checks. Attendant notification complete. We've done that. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure. Okay, notification is set. Packs auto and On. Let's verify that. It doesn't look right. Yeah, it's good. Auto and on. Altimeters are set. Recall is completed. Before takeoff check is complete. .060 on the heading after departure. We'll go to straight direct to jets. Okay, nobody coming in on finals, looking good. Let's give him a call. Still in traffic, Riptide 143, taking runway 8 on Sierra 3, San Juan. Okay, let's go. Path looks good. Runway 8. We got 8 on the RAS. Looks good. Auto throttle arm. 40%. Here we go. Toga. Yeah, it kicked off. Take off thrust set. Remember, we're going to have a longer takeoff roll because we're doing an improved climb today. Cross check.
V1. Rotate.
Where we go?
Positive rate.
You're up. Straight up. Looking good. Here we go. Start the roll. 060 on the turn. Heading. Climb. We're on climb 2 profile, so that improved climb didn't help much. We're going to go direct to jets. Let's just get the airplane climbing a little bit faster on the speed. Flaps up. Direct to jets. Selling traffic, Riptide 143, direct jets, last call, San Juan. Okay, 122.8. That's the end of that. Climb check coming up. Taxi's off. Now we're going to go ahead and cancel the climb check now. I got resetting the altitude here. We're going to go up to 230 on the climb. Okay, 230, climb up. Let's go. climb 2. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Okay, we're direct to jets. Get up to 23,000. Now we're climbing pretty quick. 6,000. This is a really fast flight. I didn't use the HUD on that one, huh? I didn't really feel like it using the HUD today. Sometimes it's good without it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some landing numbers. TNCMs, runway 10. Conditions dry. We'll go flaps 30. Auto off, all non-auto, and full reversers. Landing weight approximately. Estimated landing weight. We'll get the weather here. Landing weight 116.7. Let's see what we get. There's 11,000. We're accelerating now. Here we go. About to fly to 10 in snow. Climbing through 10,000. They could start serving them right now. It's going to be a quick service here. Some request failed to complete. Let's see, they say with auto brake 3, 6,100 or 6,000 feet. Auto brake 3, 6,000 feet. And a VRAF of landing distance available at 7,200. Flaps will be 30. RAF is coming in at 130 knots. And runway 10. Let's get the weather into the airport. Weather right now 0607. Visibility is 30. Vertical is 30. It's variable between 30 and 090. Niner. The visibility is greater than 6. Few clouds at 2,000. Temperature is 27. 2.24. Altimeter coming in 1014. Okay. My dog wants to go out. So I'll be right back. Let her out. Alright guys, we're through 20,000. Go upstairs, shut the lights off for like a second. And then we'll be top of descent here shortly. Put my OBC away. Nice. I do like flying these Caribbean flights. They're just pretty fast. We've got, two 737-800s, I think, or 3 flights a day going up to Miami, down from Miami to Puerto Rico, and then these flights kind of disperse them. There's 23, level. St. Thomas, all right, let's look at the approach into the airport. We're going to go the arrival here. Looking at the approach, it's going to be the RNAV 10. Obviously, it's a visual. But you can see what we'll end up doing. Basically flying this RNAV over, and it looks like 1,700 feet at lesser. Should be all good to go and programmed, ready. Yep. All set there. We'll just go ahead and take a look really quick. We'll go to init ref. I'm looking at flap 30. Where do we get a speed of 130, they said? That's in there, and then last but not least, go to legs page. RW1 runway 10, 15, 5, 3, 15, 5 and 3, that's it. Top of descent coming up. Now off the wing over here on the right is actually St. Thomas. This is St. Thomas. This is where Charles and Emile, where we landed earlier. Not too bad. I mean, today, we're doing what? 4 legs and we're done, and total time is what's total time? Well, it's blocked in 3 hours and 10 minutes of work. It's a lot of work for 3 hours. It's it's a lot of programming the airplane and getting it ready to go and then coming down, and it's just a lot of work for 3 hours of flight time, Tower 118.7, I'll block that in. 132. We're gonna go 118.7 now. Okay, we're set. And then we'll do it all over back home. I'll give you a brief. Folks, from the flight deck, we've reached cruising altitude of 23,000 feet. We'll be starting our descent here shortly in about 5 minutes or so. Weather in St. Martin right now, temperature is 81 degrees. A few clouds there at about 2,000 feet or so. Might be pretty smooth on the way down. I don't see any bumps, just maybe some thermals from here to there. Should have you on the ground here in about 15 minutes or so. Thanks again for flying Coastal Airways. Man, I'll tell you what. So, folks, if you're looking for a virtual airline that's simulates real-world operations and gives you great training that you would never receive elsewhere, look no further than here. I'm not going to say it's easy, because it isn't, but it's dang worth it, especially if you're one of those people, the select few, that want to put some time and effort into something that you really kind of get out of your comfort zone. That's what we want. We want folks like you who want to get out of their comfort zone, who are willing to push their limits. And I get it that this is a hobby. We understand that. But we're very unique in terms of what we offer you as a pilot. A couple things. One, we're never going to fly everything under the sun. We're not that way. We are realistic operations, okay? So if it doesn't make any fiscal sense, or if it doesn't make any cultural sense, we're not going to do it. So like right now, we wouldn't go and buy 40 Airbus A320s. It just doesn't fit with our business model. Right, the 7.3 is good. Now, while we're missing a gap in the 600 area, I wish there was more 600s. We can't get a hold of them, right? There's only 65 of these ever built. So, we're missing a little bit of a gap between 126 to 130. But, there's a couple of airplanes out there that we were considering. So, 717s and a running, as well as the 500. So obviously the 737-500 makes a lot of sense for us, but we'll see. So if you're looking for a VA that just flies everything under the sun, then go, you probably want to join them. But if you're looking for realistic slow growth, because again, you can't grow way fast. In 3 years I think we have 29 aircraft in our fleet. And each airplane's maximized in terms of scheduling and utilization and real world schedules and all that stuff. So if you ever want to see what an airline pilot can go through to get to the top or get through and trained, this is what you're looking at. You're looking at this kind of stuff where I'm going to punch it up, guys. I want to get going. Now the fuel's going to come up a little bit. I just want to get there quicker, so I'm just going to punch up the schedule. Let's see here. What are we at? 22. We should be landing local time 35. So, and then we push out of here. Man, we give ourselves tons of time here on the ground. Gosh. Man, oh man. Yeah, I want to get that speed up to 280. It's too slow. Yeah, consider us. That's what I mean. It's super fun. We have a lot of good people that fly for us, and we need it. We need the cash. Honestly, all of that is tracked. All our finances, everything that we do is tracked. All the way down to maintenance and maintenance fees, airport fees, landing fees, you name it. We do it. It's a lot of work too. Shoot. I was putting in my chart here. Get rid of that. Okay, I'll be running the APU when we land. Okay, here's 18,000. We'll set the flight attendants down a little on the early side. Okay, that song wing light's coming on. Transition is 5,000 here. Yeah. It's actually 65. Transition level is 6,500. Let me clear the traffic, make sure nobody's around. I got one on the ground right now. That is a what? Not applicable. Don't know. I got a big boy coming in. Maybe. Where is he going? He's going to Saint Martinique. TFFR, I think that's Martinique, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. I think TFFR is Martinique, if I'm not mistaken. That's Guadeloupe. Yeah, is that Guadeloupe? Pointe-à-Pierre is going to be Guadeloupe. I'm sorry, he's going to Guadeloupe. He's not going to Martinique. So let's talk about day 3. Day 3, we go from a really nice day. Early morning flight out of here. We go Montego Bay, Jamaica, and then over to Miami, where this airplane does a turn. And somebody goes back the other way. Goes to from Miami to Montego Bay, then over to San Juan. And then it buttons down for the night in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Cool. I think we can knock out these 3 days this week. It'd be nice. I got to figure out when I'm going to do this live. I don't know when that's coming. And we can leave it on visual. St. Martin traffic, rip time 1:43 at Sluggo, expecting the visual 10. Sorry, I'm adjusting my seats. These Boris sounds are just awesome. They sound really good. There's 11,000, and we'll keep on trucking down. All right, walk the speed back now. What a beautiful day here in the Caribbean. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. Gotta tell you folks, I love flying this airplane. Something about the 7.3, I just like it. I like the MD-80, but I love the 7.3. It's one of those airplanes I just absolutely love. It's a good bird. Getting off profile just because of the we gotta bleed some speed, slow it down a little bit. This guy's on the move. He sure is. What is he? He's a 777, and he's going to Dulles from St. Martin. It's a long haul. Okay, we're 900 feet now. We're not catching profiles, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the brake in. We're going to need it. This is a very efficient wing, so it's going to need help slowing down. Just because the airplane is super teeny. Big wing, small body. It's definitely disproportional to the fuselage, which doesn't help. He's starting to taxi. Thanks, United. It's United 777 going to Dulles out of here. Shoot. It's a big bird. Wake vortices, we don't have to worry about that. But that's something to think about, you know, if you were taking off behind it. Oh, 400 feet, excuse me guys. Transition altitude coming up soon. Both lights are down. Tracks. Islands ahead. Okay, transition now. Okay, speed brakes coming in. VNAV path captured. Armed. Auto brakes on 3. This guy taxiing yet? Yeah, he's on the move. He'll probably beat us out. We're still quite a ways away. What's that? 113.0. Okay, it's 15 miles. St. Martin traffic, Riptide 143, 15 out. Right now, Avaki, expecting visual 10. If he wants to go, he's gonna go. Otherwise, we got to backtrack off the runway and everything else. Let's make sure I'm on the right frequency. I've got tower 118.7. Sure is. All right, my speed. We'll start slowing the aircraft. 210. Figured it down to 230. All right, ready? Let's go flap 5. 180 on the speed. St. Martin traffic, Riptide 143 now, final, runway 10, about 7 out. Okay, descent checks, sorry. Altimeter's bugs and cross-check VREF and V-target set are noted. Auto brakes on 3. Start switches are on continuous. And recall checked. Airspeed's coming down, nice. 1,000 to go. We got the airplane. Zero it out. Bring it all the way in. Nice calm. Here comes the speed. Nice. Looks like we might make that 777 after all. We might beat him. Okay, there's 5 miles, gear coming down. Flat 15. Almost slow 15. Okay, gear down, 3 green, flaps 15, slowing 5 miles. Okay, here we go. 3 miles. $130. Give him a call. St. Martin traffic, Riptide 143, final 3 miles, runway 10, St. Martin. I'd take a picture. Alright, you guys, I'm going to take over here shortly. Autopilot's off. Reset. Good on speed. Check. We got a 15 knot crosswind over there. To the left. You don't want to be low here. Just saying. Just going to carry a little more speed than normal. There's that 777. I see them.
$100.
Check.
$50. $30. $10.
Whew. Reversers. Deployed and extended. Okay, let go of the brakes, my plane. Gotta go the way down now. Welcome to St. Thomas. I mean, St. Martin. One of these runways. St. Martin traffic, Riptide 143, going to be back taxi here, runway 10, St. Martin. Flaps up. Lights will stay on. This guy's trying to get on the runway, so there's that big old 777 right there. First turnoff we can get on, it'll be Foxtrot. Look at that bad boy, thing's huge. This is good right here. We'll get off on Foxtrot, then come down, give him the runway. St. Martin traffic, Riptide 143. We're clear of runway 10, St. Martin. Safe flight. Winnair. Okay, let's turn those lights off. APU, come and start. You want to see a big airplane right there? Look at that thing. I think it's massive. UAL2, what do you got? We're clear, buddy. He's just asking. He said, hey, when are you clear? 118. Weird. No, 118.8, man. Hold on. 118.7. Oops, hang on. Let me check. Let me check. So we're going to go like this, .ctaf, TNCM, go. Okay, maybe not. We got your 5x5, help me. I don't know if the Caribbean's doing the CTAF or not. All right, buddy, have a good flight over to Dulles. Okay, hooked up, taxi's off. Bravo 2 it is. Forgot to shut down number 2. Okay, set the brakes. Brake set. Shutting down number 1. On the bus, number 1 off. Seatbelts. Let's go see this airplane take off. Go ahead and deplane. Just watching this 777 go. I gotta get my time in really quick. All right, 12:29 inbound. There it goes. I can't believe he's taking off on 10. That thing's massive. Gosh. I can't even take off on 10. I'm weight restricted. Look at that thing. I mean, just all of that runway. Gosh. Oh, baby. He's out of here. All right, we're back to work. Okay, AP bleed on. We have no services here, so we're kind of stuck. Okay, that's off. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and keep one on. Okay, get off my plane. I'll see if we can do that CTAF frequency. I thought it was worldwide, but it might not have been. Might have just been in the US. Okay, 3549 on the fuel burn. That burn was 1994 yesterday. This burn is 3549. Okay, guys. I'm going to go ahead and file the flight plan here. Well, just file the PIREP. Make sure it went through. And then we are going to be getting ready for the next haul over to Up and Out. 8 cars reports. Filed. Okay. All right, folks. We'll see you on the next round here.